And the best part of this plan is, no one can stop me.
We've got a different sink that we're getting. It's like a rectangular one. So I think I'm going to try it right here because this part will be cut out. So I'm gonna kind of test it right here and see if I can get it to match this down here.
That looks really yellow.
I'm not professional like you are.
She likes to ruin all my stuff, but hers, she wouldn't do that to you,
That's
right?
false. That looks like baby poop. Baby poop.
I don't know what their sign showed, but it did. I worked on staining this the other day. I think it turned out fabulous. We do need to put a poly on it yet. This is the sink that came with it, and we're gonna kind of upgrade it just a little bit. And we're gonna put this sink in here. Sink company sends you a template. So measure it, get it all square in here, verify it's the same as that, cut it, and then put the new sink in. Really not a good measuring spot here because of this curve, so I'm putting a square on here, lining this corner up with that corner, and then I'm verifying the measurements here and here to make sure I have it in the middle of the vanity. I'm going to put some masking tape here and mark it with pencil. I'm doing it so that I can mark on the countertop and when I cut it so I don't rip the wood out. Okay, we're gonna just cut it. I've measured.
You have not put two and two together. This used to be the back porch. This came from the laundry room. And then I'm standing here on the back porch. I haven't shown you all of the laundry room yet because I want to do a little bit more decor. So I thought I'd start with the bathroom. Let's start with the first thing. Number one, do you guys remember these doors? This is a massive door. If you see in that video, we thought the contractor was going to cut off the door to make it a normal size, and they framed it in like this. And I am so glad he did that. It was a pleasant surprise. But the other door, we got two at the time because we thought we were going to be able to use them as our bedroom door when we were redoing that, but it wasn't wide enough. So we used one in here and we used the other one as our headboard. And let me share that video next so you can see what I'm talking about, just in case you missed it. First up, this is is how the vanity turned out. The top, Deb sanded the top, and then, come here, Judy, come here. And then I polyed it. I'm sorry, I stained it, and then I polyed it with floor poly. Judy, come here. Do you have her? Okay. And then I used a couple coats of floor poly, and we've done this before several times. I just washed my hands. Several times, and nothing happens to the top. Floor poly is poly that obviously people walk on for years and years and years. So that's what we used. And then I think we put a coat, we just cleaned the bottom of it up and put a coat of poly on it. So it turned out really nice. And then as you saw, Deb put this sink in, and I love this sink. This coat rack we found years and years ago. I think we were on the house on Winchester, I believe, and never really found a place for it. I hung it in my office in that house for a little bit. I think we hung it in when we lived in the workshop. We hung it in there for just a little bit, but not long. And then it's just been in storage. I love it here. I added all of these old photographs, like pictures of different people. I don't know these people. I just love the frames. Added a couple of old hangers on here, some towels for convenience. That is the hand towel. I really want to find another place for it, but that's where it landed. A couple of thrifted baskets. And then this is a mirror that I found years ago at an antique shop. This is past my shoulders. So it's a really big mirror. I just like it sitting there just to kind of fill that space. Obviously a vintage chandelier. These are warm bulbs. I don't know why they look cool on videos, but they do. And then we found these. I think I got them on Etsy or eBay, but I love them. They're just not a style that I've ever had before. And if you haven't noticed, I like to put lots of things together. Judy, come here. And I like rustic things with crystals.
Judy potted at 136.
This is our life. I found this frame at an auction for just a couple of dollars, and anytime I find them for inexpensive, you know what I'm saying, I grab them, put them in my home decor room, and I always find a use for them. I was going to use this for a picture, but I loved how this wood looked with this, and this looked with this. So that's where all of that came from. Of course, I wanted to share some of the decor in here because I love how it looks. It's just very simple, but it's a little fall, a little Halloween. So I bought these hats. I don't remember how many are in there, 6 maybe to the set, but I have something that I wanted to do with this, but I loved this. I laid this here and I was just placing some things and I thought, this looks really cute. It gives it a little bit of height, some seasonal decor. Looks like somebody forgot their hat, you know. And then, of course, a very, very simple way to add seasonal touches is something as small as this. Costs very little. Even if you didn't have that there, this makes a little bit of a statement. Of course, I like the layered look. This is something that I have had for a long time. I switch in and out with candles. I can put a candle on there. You can put a jar candle if you want a real candle, a battery operated one. So many different things that those are good for. I shared these pots a while ago, a whole bunch of different styles of them. You can use them obviously for flowers, but I have this in here with a potted plant in it, fake one. Normally, candle looked really cute tucked down in there. This is a wax one. It has a timer. It can be set, I think it can be set to flicker and to not. Couple different hours settings for the timers. I love them. These look really cute on a mantle too. And then over here I have a couple of different Crocs. I'm not sure if these are still available. I need to look at that. But I have a couple different Crocs with some brushes that I got at yard sales a couple years ago. These are a couple of wooden bowls that I have clock keys in. My dad collects clocks, so if he sees keys or whatever, he picks them up. And then these are some little wooden needle. I'll show you what you used to buy needles in. I have more and I don't know where I put them. I have to find them, but I wanted to put them in there too. Head is through an armhole and we can't get it. Hold on, Judy. Pull the whole thing off.
What? Hang on. You gotta take a leg out or something. Here.
She does.
Oh, Judy, hold on. Oh, here, wait, pull it off. I don't know if you can. Hold on. Wait, there, pull her leg out. There. Oh my word. This is a lot of work, Jude. Oh, Judy.
Grab it through the tail hole. Let's see what Mrs. Elmer Jackson was doing 90 years ago today, August 2nd, 1936. It was a Sunday. I done up morning work. Wilma came about 10. Wilma is her sister, I believe, and stayed until 11. Elmer went to Bill Borden's to start his new batteries on his light plant. Got home at 12, hauled tank of water for the cistern and one for concrete. I watered the chickens, gathered the eggs. George, Mary Alice, Wayland, Mr. and Mrs. Fred, Shadley, and Lois Jean came about 5 and stayed until nearly 7. We got done very late with work. No expenses because it was a Sunday.